Hello, best friend, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a fabulous day. If this is the first time you're watching my channel, my name is Sebastian, and I welcome you guys with open arms. I do pop culture videos every single day, honey. So if you're looking for a new messy best friend, you have found me. Grab a snack and a drink. Hit that subscribe button, girl. I would be very grateful. You guys, I am literally enforcing pumpkin spice season, bitch. I have my, what is this called? A burka, a pashma? I don't know what the hell this is called, honey. In Spanish, it's called aruana. But yeah, I have this on, girl. I'm ready for fall. I'm ready to pumpkin spice my life, honey. But anyways, girl, how are you? Happy Sunday. I hope you're having a really good day. You guys, we have some Britney Spears news, which everything about this I'm going to take with a grain of salt because, with Britney, there's always a lot of people who love to, make up rumors for no apparent reason. For example, you know how many times I have fallen to the rumors that she's going to appear on this show, she's going to be a surprise guest, or she's going to do this, or she's going to do that. And then every single damn time, I'll never forget, I had to sit through the whole Elton John festival in whatever festival he was at because they said Britney was going to show up. And she landed in London and the people at the airport saw her. I was like, girl, shut up. Anyways, but here we are. There's a new rumor going around that says that Britney Spears is allegedly working on a new album worth tens of millions of dollars, and that the deal with Sony could be signed very, very soon. And it will include never before released songs and newly recorded music. So a lot of you guys actually sent me this from Twitter. So thank you so much for the screenshot. I'm not entirely sure where the source is, but I have seen that, you guys have been sharing with me and wanting my opinion on it. So here we go. So listen, okay. We have to cut this into two, right? Britney has made it very clear that she does not want to work again, right? She's made that very clear. So with that being said, I feel like we have to always kind of take everything with a grain of salt when it comes to Britney and work, because we just never really know, what the truth is, right? But also, people are entitled to change their minds, right? And people are entitled to say no 1 second and then, listen to a great offer and then, be, kind of convinced to do it, right? So my only thing is, I think the main thing is, if Britney wants to do it, if Britney's the one who wants to be the captain of this ship and actually get this album done and, record it in her own time, work with the people she wants to work with, everything has to be done her way, then I think everyone is going to support this album. I definitely think that being busy is a very good way for Britney to kind of maybe put that energy that she has inside into work. She has expressed that dancing is her therapy, so maybe going back and getting her creative juices flowing would be great. She's still literally going through a divorce. There's issues with the children. Plus, she has to carry the trauma of the 14 years that those monsters put her through. So there is a lot that I think Britney has to heal from. And maybe working, maybe having some kind of outlet to express herself, artistically, I think it might be a really good idea. Having said all of that, do I think Britney can be successful again? That's a question I see often. And you know what? Here's the thing. I think that right now, the Britney army, we love Britney, right? We will support whatever Britney wants to do. That's very clear. The general public, however, right now, yes, people have always rooted for Britney and always wanted Britney to be okay. But as of right now, the general public does not think Britney is okay. Most of it. I can't speak for all of them. But I know for a grand part of them, a lot of people believe she is going through a lot of mental health issues and that she's not well, okay? Even I saw Kathy Griffin right now basically saying in her comedy show that too much freedom, that there's such thing as too much freedom with Britney. So, there's a lot of people talking about, she should go back to the conservatorship, that, she's not well, this and that. And of course, the headlines of TMZ do not help the situation. But I do think that if Britney does kind of a plan to you know, because the thing about the general public and all of us is that we forget very easily. One person can be canceled, one person this, but you know what? In a millisecond, they'll come out with something, and it's like, oh, girl, boop. We forgot. Like I always joke around, and the Men in Black, how they have that pen that makes you forget everything. I feel like they do that, girl, because we forget everything. So I think that with the book, and I think that seeing her kind of talk about everything and coming it from herself, I definitely think it's going to help shift how the general public is thinking about Britney. I also think that she could be incredibly successful again. Britney Spears is Britney Spears, and that is what I try and remind people is, think what you want, but never, ever, ever take away everything Britney Spears has accomplished and has done over the years. Britney Spears has done things that a lot of people's favorites will never, ever be able to accomplish. So I always say, put some respect on Britney's name, because the fact that Britney has done so much and has literally been so incredibly successful and loved by the whole entire world, it really goes to show that, Britney is an icon. And I think a lot of people, are forgetting that. And that's why I always tell people, Google her accomplishments. You know what I mean? My advice, if Britney Spears called me and said, Sebastian, I want you to help me, plan out this, return to music, because she doesn't like the word comeback. What I would do is I would literally go on a social media hiatus. And here's the reason why. I think that people, when they're too accessible, like that, people kind of take them for granted. So I think that Britney kind of missing for, a certain amount of time, it's going to get people really excited again. People missing her, people the hunger for Britney Spears, but in a positive way. Because now there's hunger for Britney Spears, from the haters to see her, do things and get slapped and all these crazy things. But, I think that if she goes away, she's not feeding the haters, and the people who love her are going to be really, starving for her. So I would say social media hiatus, and then I would say, work on an album, work with the songwriters you want, get your message across. And, her book is coming out in less than 2 months. So I think kind of connecting all of that, I think that would be a perfect way. But I think Britney Spears sharing her truth, and Britney Spears standing with her truth, and really kind of allowing the public in and seeing who she really is, I think it's going to be very, very amazing for her. And it's going to have amazing, it's going to have an amazing result. I really think so. And Britney music is missed, Britney music is missed. I mean, people love Britney, and people want Britney to be okay, and people want Britney to, just, they want to see her succeed. So I think if Britney does, a thing to kind of get people missing her, get people excited, I think it's going to help out a lot. And, as soon as she brings out good music, it's going to take over the world. So I would be loving a Britney return to music, as long as she is the captain of the ship and she's calling all the shots. And I'm great that way. And lastly, I always say this, but her song Circus, she says, I'm like the ringleader, I call the shots. I always say this, but I cannot imagine being in a conservatorship where you have zero power, having to sing that every single night and thinking about it. That must have been such a bizarre moment every night, her thinking I can't even go to 7-Eleven to get a slush ice, you know what I mean, or a Slurpee, whatever it's called. So anyways, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you guys. Would you want to see Britney returning? Let me know. I love you all so much. Thank you for watching. Happy Sunday, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Mwah. Bye.